I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. 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 Your name, oh, name, your name, oh, name, your name, oh, name, your name, oh, name, your name, oh, name. Your name, oh, name. Your name, oh, name. Your name, oh, name. Light rise up within me. Purify my soul, bless my heart, love all as all. Light rise up within me. Purify my soul, bless my heart, love all as all. Your name, oh, name, your name, oh, name. 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 Your name, oh, one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. Spiritus Christus. Spiritus Christus. Spiritus Sancti. Let us pray. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, most merciful, compassionate, the one without a second. There is only one. We come to thee with an open heart and quiet mind, invoking thy holy and precious Spirit to come, 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 descend, 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 and manifest, 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 manifesting in, through, and about us, creating within each and every heart, each and every soul, a pure, a clear, and perfect channel in the Christ. Let us unite, O Lord, as we transform from the lower realities to the higher realities. Let us come together as one humanity, one life, one love. Let us sing from our hearts, revealing our heart song that is pure and simple and free. Bless us, O Lord, with thy grace and with thy open hand and heart, transmitting all that honors us, that is divine. For thou art the all-powerful. Praise be to God. We thank thee. We praise thee and we love thee. And our hearts are full of gratitude and love. Amen and amen. Om Tat Sat Om. Blessings and welcome. I'm Reverend Tara,
And we're here at the Spirit of the Lotus in San Jose on this beautiful Sunday morning of November 13 and year 2022. And we'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. And I'd like to show you the beautiful flowers behind me. I don't know if you can see them. They're from the garden. The orchids aren't, but the roses and fuchsias and are from the garden. And for announcements, this isn't for sure, but we may have a class on November 22 because the planet, as well as humanity, has been going through such a transition from October, for years now, but it's been very intense from October 26th through, and it will remain so through the 21st of November. So on the 22nd, it's to kind of, it's a time for us to really catch our breath and realign and to balance and to cleanse. For right now, what humanity is experiencing is a really deep cleansing and releasing, letting go. We're creating faster than we've ever done before. So November 22nd, and we'll send you more information on this. And we'd like to also thank you, all of you, for your support, especially through Amazon Smile when you purchase products. It does help the Spirit of the Lotus, and it helps keep our lights on and the internet, our website going, and everything else, all the expenses that are created in maintaining and sustaining the Spirit of the Lotus. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And today we are sharing the November insights and our sacred heart. First, we'd like to read to you. Again, we get messages from that we print out from Brahmachandras because they're so not only so positive and true and enlightening, but it's so hopeful too for humanity because it is the truth. Can you please get me a Kleenex? Thank you. The foundation is now here with the ability to bloom, grow, and rise. This foundation is unshakable and unbreakable, firm and supported. There are many, many beautiful colors, life and joy around it. Just want to add that since this lunar eclipse that we just had, it's just bringing out lots of smiles and lots of laughter. The universe, is asking us to laugh and to have fun now. Anyway, there are many beautiful colors, life and joy around it. It feels like Gaia has built columns of support for all the life that she has to enable you to go together in the new life into new dimensions. You can now call, rely, and use them for all further creation. It is like the trunk of a tree. You all have the trunk. You can now grow the leaves, flowers, and fruits. That is your task, and Gaia has provided the foundation for you. After November 11, this was written prior to the 1111 gateway, everything will be working together. The waters, winds, light, sun, and all the kingdoms are coming together as one. Rainbow bridges are coming from all your star families to Gaia. Now they have a strong foundation. In the past, the bridges were just one-sided and hanging. Now the foundation of the bridges is attached to Gaia. The flood of energy and support is coming directly without any interference or intermediate steps, and is going directly into the realization of God's plan for Gaia and humanity. So that's the message from the latest message from Grandma Chandra. And so what is happening? What is the energy for November? It's all about creation, transformation. It's all about letting go, releasing, and expanding. So what does this mean for you? What is happening? What are you experiencing at this time? We just had this we had a solar eclipse and lunar eclipse which followed the solar eclipse. And every eclipse, as we know, is all about transformation. And what does this do? It narrows the gap between the little ego and our higher self. So not only are we uniting as a one humanity, one race, we are uniting within ourselves and seeing that there is, we are everything. It's becoming more of a reality that we are everything. We are this drop in the ocean. We are, and if you would like to see it this one, aspect of the source of all sources. So what happens during the this lunar eclipse that we just had? It starts to illuminate our shadow self. By illuminating the shadow self, it helps us to move forward. It helps us to grow. What is this so-called shadow self that we hear about all the time? We think of it as something very negative. We think of it as all that, the aspects of ourselves that we have been, that we'd like to deny, that we'd like to suppress. But it's still within us. The shadow self is everything that we don't love about ourselves. The shadow self is you not loving. The shadow self is the criticism, the judgment, the opinions, everything that we dissect and separate so we can examine and judge and criticize and have an opinion about. So, as we know, the world is a reflection of everything that is going on within us, as we know that this is, we are just players playing a game. It's just, as William Shakespeare said, all the world's the stage. So we are part of the drama that we all created. So when we start to criticize and judge and have an opinion or have things that we don't want to see, those are all reflections of things going on within us. That is the shadow self. And so what are we to do when this shadow self is illumined? We say, you hear lots of wisdom teachings saying to embrace the shadow self. And why do we embrace the shadow self? Because love and self-love is the key. Self-love is really the vibration that we emit, the vibration that we send out. The lower the vibration means there's more things that we can pick out about other people and ourselves that we don't like, that irritate us, that bother us, that makes us squirm and turn away. So to understand how beautiful we are, how perfect we are, just at this very moment, is to see from our heart and from our sacred heart. Our sacred heart is like the bridge, the jumping off point into multidimensionality, into this vastness of oneness, into the quantum field, into the void, into the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and all the higher dimensions. The sacred heart, how its role is best explained by the picture of Jesus the Christ with the crown of thorns around his sacred heart. And we were taught that Jesus the Christ's sacred heart meant that, with the crown of thorns, meant that he left nothing and no one, no place, person, thing out of his heart. That is us. This is you. Before we are born, everything is programmed into our sacred heart. Every person, every place, every experience that we are to experience, every obstacle, as well as every solution to that obstacle. We know who will help us through this, who our guides are. We're programmed, the parents, our friends, our siblings, those who we can't stand, and so on and so forth. Everything is programmed within our sacred heart. This is why Jesus the Christ was telling us that he is not better because he holds everything in his sacred heart. He is not greater than that. This is us. We also have everything in our sacred heart, and we haven't let anything out of our sacred heart. And once we come into our sacred heart and experience through our sacred heart and see through our sacred heart, we start to expand and create from there this tremendous universe around us. This is the importance of loving yourself and of love cannot be reiterated. Too often. This is how we are judged when we cross over. By our heart song, by our tone, by our vibration. That is why the only thing that we are asked, and not because, God doesn't know that God's self and the source of how much we love ourselves, is for us to see how much we love ourselves and how love is the key. We also agreed to how much pain we can carry. Pain, as we learn, is the stuck karma. And pain is to let us know that we need to let go, release. So many of us are having pain issues, physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, and whatever's in the mind siphons down into the emotions, and the emotions, deal with it, and then it starts to come out into our physical body. And this pain is an imbalance, be it physical, emotional, mental, of the feminine and the masculine energies. This is why so many of the new children being born, and these crystalline children, and humanity is becoming more androgynous, because we are learning, or we are starting to unite the feminine and the masculine as we release pain, as we let go of pain, of struggle, through love. So if there is pain in your body, pain in your emotions, pain in the mind, there is pain in the mind when there is judgment, conclusions, opinions, self-aberration, whatever, division. It will show up on the physical body. If we're playing the martyr, it will show up on the body. If we're taking on other people's stuff, their load, it will show up on the body. That's why we say now, this new age, we're not here to heal. We're not here to change anybody or to change the world, to save anyone, to save it, to save the world, because it's already been done. And every single human or every single being has the ability to heal themselves. Yes, they might have to reach out to their to a therapist or what, use a tool or what, but every single soul has the ability to heal him or herself and to release the so-called pain, the struggle, the torment. And it's happening, the release, the letting go, the expanding, we're growing, we're creating faster and faster, manifesting faster and faster. It's happening so much in the now. It's happening so fast, so quickly. The more we are in the now, in the presence. Yes, we are all in a state of deep transformation. And people say, well, I can't do this. I have to have faith that all of this is true. I have to have faith. So what is faith? It's belief in yourself. It's belief that you're not alone. It's that you have help, you're supported. And the most important, faith is just going beyond knowing, is being. I am love. Faith is I am love. I am here. I am now. It is a wonder that God's kingdom, the animal, mineral, angelic, human, the flora, the fauna, they have come to this point so quickly. And there is no turning back. Now we are bearing the fruits. Now we are, just going into frontiers where we don't remember. And we're starting to remember our starseed family. We're starting to remember beyond the beyond. Thank you. And just remember, I am the Sacred Heart. That I am, people know me, God knows me through my heart song. Okay, please prepare yourselves for deep level meditation. Relax. And go deeply within. Deep within the inner being, deep within our inner sea. And breathe. And while we are settling into the different dimensions, you can make the call and invite your guides, your angels, your spiritual supporters, to be here now. And visualize Metatron's cube, Melchizedek's vortex, all within our being. And the Metatron's cube becoming clearer and clearer. Breathe. Now connect to the 5th, 6th, 7th dimensions. I'll say to yourself that you allow yourself to connect to the 5th, 6th, 7th dimensions. And now to the higher dimensions of 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Allow yourself. Stay focused. As we go deeper and deeper. Red crystal fire light, rose red crystal fire light, red crystal fire light, orange crystal fire light, orange crystal fire light, orange crystal fire light, yellow crystal fire light, yellow crystal fire light, yellow crystal fire light. Now pay close attention as we guide you from the lower realities to the higher realities. From death, disease, and suffering to immortality. From the darkness into light. from the untruth to the truth, from duality into unity. For there is only one. Green crystal fire light, green crystal fire light, green crystal fire light. Blue crystal fire light, sky blue crystal fire light, blue crystal fire light. Purple crystal fire light, purple crystal fire light, purple crystal fire light. Gold crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light, gold crystal fire light. Now into clear white light. Into teal and aquamarine. Into a platinum opalescence light. Now we call upon the archangels. Sapphire crystal fire light, sapphire crystal fire light, sapphire crystal fire light. Visualize a brilliant blue sapphire, Archangel Michael, with his great sword of wisdom, truth, and love, cutting away all the cords, all the lines that do not serve us. Gold crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light, gold crystal fire light. We call upon Archangel Jophiel with God's wisdom and illumination, prosperity, who places the golden crown upon our head, encrusted with a myriad of jewels. For we have created through our practices, not only in this life, but every lifetime, our practices of building the golden bridge, solidifying the golden bridge and rainbow bridge. Pink crystal fire light, Pink crystal firelight, pink crystal firelight. We call Archangel Chamuel to come, come, come. God's love and devotion. Help us to hear our divine heart song, to raise our vibration, to be immersed in love. Every cell of our being. To care for us. Self-care. Relax. White crystal firelight. White crystal firelight. White crystal firelight. This clear white diamond light calls Archangel Gabriel. She sounds her trumpet, breaking, tearing down walls and barriers, obstacles that prevent us from growing. She holds the book of life. Clearing karma for us. The book of life is glowing and shining, and we are becoming more starlight. The fairies and angels gather round us, celebrating as her trumpet continues to blow, sounding out our heart song. Breathe. Emerald crystal firelight, emerald green firelight, emerald crystal firelight, calls Archangel Raphael, God's great healing angel of light, the healer. Restoring, cleansing, restoring, rejuvenating every cell, every organ, every gland of our being, every muscle, every bone, to the marrow, to its marrow. Joy, joy, joy fills every cell. Every cell is singing in one song universe. Golden ruby firelight, golden ruby firelight, golden ruby firelight. Archangel Zadkiel hears the call of the golden ruby ray. God's fire and light animating our being, animating every cell of our being. Life, life song, the fountain of youth, love of wisdom, wisdom in loving. I am. Envision a fountain just flowing through the waters, flowing through every cell of our being. Violet crystal firelight, ultraviolet firelight, violet crystal firelight. The ultraviolet firelight calls Archangel Zadkiel. Transformation into light, from darkness into light. God's benevolence, God's grace, love of truth, peace in action. I am that. Compassion, mercy, love in all. For I am love. A crystalline light fills us, fills every cell of our being. Breathe, relax. The angels are within, without, and all about. Archangel Michael's band of angels, and all of our spiritual supporters and guides, holy beings of light. We are one. Breathe. Now we find ourselves in the void of all possibility, in the quantum field, where there is no beginning and no end. Rainbows all about us. And we have a beautiful web of light, a net. At our feet, we pick up this net of light and cast it out into the void's ocean of darkness, where there is born the all possibility, the womb of all possibility. Now pull the net back in. And what is caught in the net are our dreams. The joy, the laughter, great health, wealth, and all that is caught up in the net honors you, and it is yours. It is a part of you. Gratitude fills our heart. Laughter fills every cell. We are Thanksgiving. Breathe and relax and go deeper within. Now see a crystalline river flowing from infinity, flowing into the center of our being, and see a twin river flowing from the throne of God, revealing the all possibility. See these two rivers flowing into one. Now we are shining as 10,000 times, 10,000 suns, clear crystal firelight. Bring this energy back, 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 up through the soles of the feet, down through the center of the crown, in through the palms of our hands, whirling at the threefold flame of our heart, breathing new light, new energy into every cell of our being. And when we're all the way into the body, rub the palms of our hands together and cup them gently over the eyes. We may do this now. And slowly open our eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a beautiful, beautiful day. And we'll see you soon. We love you very, very much.